Righto. Hi there everyone. This is going to be a bit different, Noah Vidger, if you haven't been able to tell already. This is MWR, which is a bit aside the point in a way. It's not so much that I'm going to be transitioning to MWR by any means. This video is going to be explaining why I didn't manage to get out the World of Tanks video. I wanted 9.15.2 came out and for lack of better words, fucked up replays. So we all get to have a nice little chat and I get to sit back and play a game I like dicking around with every now and again. So forgive me, and hopefully you will allow me to indulge myself in a little bit of MWO play, whilst talking more on the line of the channel and a few behind the scenes matters. And of course waited in this very, very long queue because I'm recording this at, oh jeez, early in the morning, right when I get up, probably about 6, I think it is. So yeah, not scripted, so this will be rather interesting. Typically what I'll do with most of my replays videos for tanks, they'll be scripted, obviously. You got to have things a bit more uniform, I don't know best the word that, more entertaining in some aspects, but it's more the fact that it's not just me coming on here, as I'm doing now, matter of fact, and prattling on about errant things that pop in my mind to talk about. One of the main reasons I don't live stream, to be quite honest, is with a bit of information on myself. I suffer from what's called laryngeal paralysis, and what I believe is another issue which, however long it was in the Mayo Clinic system, not figuring out what some of the symptoms I suffer from, which I believe is a vagus nerve damage. Later date I'll probably detail that, but I don't like getting too personal, but just having these two factors context on why recording typically takes me about 2 hours. Actually, I have to record these in segments, and in turn I go on YouTube, since I don't have, say, Pinnacle or I'm forgetting what Adobe's is, Adobe Premiere, I believe it was called. I do not have that, so I use YouTube's editing software, which allows me to pass together various footage, and that way it seems more along the lines of a seamless transition and a one full, just straight recording video. It's not something that I take snippets from every 2 hours or so and put them together later on. But getting back on the note of tanks, I'm hoping, and this was the intention after the whole hard drive debacle and some driver issues. I still think it's the card itself, DXGI error, just to say there was an issue I had with my GPU. And after all that happened and I was off YouTube not making videos on YouTube for that 5-month hiatus or so I took, I was hoping to get them back on a weekly, which would have started with last week's video on the Type 64, and this week it was going to be the Dicomix, actually, which would have been very good timing because we've got the rentals, if you've noticed it, on the tanks page coming up. Oh good, we got a match. And I was really hoping to get that out, the Decamix video, because it was on Sacred Valley of all things, and that's a map where I feel that there's a lot of people don't know where to go with TDs, or they don't know positions that aren't blatantly obvious positions for TDs, especially squishy TDs like the Decamix. In this case, it would have been on the southern side, on the inset near the castle, where medium tanks go, because you've got, you know, 15 degrees guard depression, so I thought that would be rather educational. But, as I'd said, 9.15.2 unceremoniously screwed that over. I made the mistake of updating the client midday today, and yeah, that was a nice little surprise. Typically it goes, I think, for the past 2 full series of patches, not the, you know, the 0.1 up to whatever comes out over a couple months, unless there's a significant change like there was with Scripts 3.0. They typically work, or at the very least they work to the point where you can still use the replays for the purposes as I do on recording. So here you guys are watching MWO instead. Which again, I hope you guys are fine with this. This is certainly a game I love dabbling in every now and again, very much like sipping on soda or something. Pepsi. It's nice to partake in a little bit of it every now and again, but World of Tanks is definitely going to be the mainstay, not MWO. But I wanted to have at least some semblance of footage for everyone to look at, otherwise it would have been incredibly boring. Look at it, some black screen.
Looks like there's assault lands coming out of Golf 5 Fox 5 gate.
There's the VOIP on MWO. Would have been rather boring with some stock images in the background. And this is actually a bit of a side point. Why I like MWO is there is voice over IP built into the game, and you don't have a bunch of children just screaming the bloody heads off. It's genuinely productive. But getting back on the note of tanks, I do so enjoy putting these videos out, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it to anyone before, but I'd originally started doing it as more of a means of acclimating me to OBS, so I could in turn teach some other people how to use it. And it ended up being that it seemed there was a fair number of...
NASCAR, get out of there if you're on the left.
Oh, balls.
Get out of there if you're on the left.
I probably should turn that off.
Leave that direwolf to die.
Bear with me. Quite a few people seem to enjoy the videos, so I kept them going, and admittedly, putting them further ahead.
They need to move.
Has kept me putting these
on the
out.
hill, if you guys are able to turn around to release support.
And if I ever do, you know, possibly any MWO videos again in the future, I will probably turn off the comms, as helpful as they can be. But no, I will continue to put out what videos every week. Ideally, I wanted to do it every probably Wednesday or Saturday, matter of fact. Unfortunately, my schedule, especially out of late, just does not permit it. As I said,
on top, 2 contacts.
It does take me a good 2 hours to do these, and as much as I do love it, I just cannot allocate the time.
Oh, we got friends there.
Really wish I could.
I mean,
And as you can tell already, I'm having to stutter most of my words. It's that lack of oxygen or whatever it is, best to explain it. Got to take these pauses now. But all this practically none aside, which is probably a bit disjointed at this point.
Sniper, C6, D6.
I honestly wanted to put one of these out so all of you can know. Hey, look.
Put some support around it right there.
I do have every intention of continuing to put these out. Let's hit this Arctic cheater on the wall. And I want to keep all of you updated. I hate having people out of the loop that enjoy watching these and not knowing what's going on. I don't enjoy that. Very much want to keep everyone in the know, and I haven't let you guys, sleep. I certainly have every intention of continuing to put these out. Let me go kill this Centurion so I can actually focus on something. Darker Builder P! And I'm gonna overheat if I keep that crap up. Oh my arm, I need to run away. Balls, 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 balls. I don't know why I just shot the wall. Ignore that didn't happen. I want to get the cheater, and see now I'm actually having to focus on the game versus just outright talking. This is why I don't live stream, folks. It just cannot happen. Because it's not something I can do. I'm like a squirrel. I have to be focused at points. Oh no, my back. Getting back on point though. Since this seems to be wrapping up, Summeration, I will by all rights be putting videos out back on a weekly basis, and hopefully you guys bear with my shenanigans, screw ups on tanks going on, and a few other things. I certainly haven't forgotten all of you, because you're definitely one of the reasons I keep going on these. Not just for educating people, but giving me something to do in my spare time that I rather enjoy. And speaking of which, I want to start putting up polls asking what individuals want to see for matches, not matches, tanks, and possibly I'll be putting up a poll asking what you guys would want to see in the future. Balls died. Wanted to kill the Kojak, but MWO side, I know I've already said it once now, wrapping up things. Going into the future, I hope to interact more with those watching, get up...
Delta 4, Delta 5.
Shut up, Joe, sorry. if whoever that was is watching this, I highly doubt it. Get more involved with all of you watching, see what you want to get for replays in the future. Possibly if you want me to change up the format. Dear Lord, this guy lost a lot of equipment. Format for the videos, for example, shortening the strat sketch, or outright taking the Tanks GG portion and separating it off into a different video that I could link within the replay video. That way they are 30 minutes long at a stretch. But just to say, getting more input from all of you that have stuck around and continue to enjoy the tanks videos. And better yet, if there's other games that I happen to run, case in point MWO, that people would want to see footage on, I would be more than happy to branch out. To be honest, I've been thinking of doing chips videos. I play that quite a bit, actually. And I dare say, without seeming conceited, hopefully, because I hate being a blowhard, better at ships than I am at tanks. So maybe I could better educate people on that. But as this match wraps up, thanks everyone for watching. I know this has certainly been a bit awkward of a video, but I definitely wanted to have something in the background for people to watch, and yeah, hopefully it wasn't too much a bear for everyone here. If anything, it was meant for the visuals, not for the here's what I'm doing now factor, or this is more fun than tanks, because maybe in some respects it is, but not completely. And now we get to watch someone kill a light, well, it's effectively a light tank, and there we go. That's enough of me rambling on incessantly. As I'd stated before, this is why I don't stream. It's not as entertaining. Thank you all very much for watching, and you guys and gals do take care.